Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Hoops and Homers here, and it has been more than a minute since I've been on YouTube. So thank you for stopping by. Hope everything's all right with you and your loved ones. And yeah, I did. Reason for that is I did a huge purging of my collection, reassessing and distributing cards into binders, what's going to go into boxes, what's going to be just not part of my collecting taste anymore. So I've been doing that pretty much since August. But I'm still here, still collecting, still part of the hobby. And I got a little bit of everything to show today. Starting out with some Disney cards and Disney IPs, a little bit of soccer, and then my exciting news of my love and return for short print cards. And I've got quite a few here to show off. So yeah, let's get into it. So for my Disney Connect, if you want to fast forward the first couple of minutes, it's going to just be Disney, a couple of Disney cards I picked up to add to the collection. But so D23, that is like the Comic-Con of Disney fandom, I guess you could say. They have it every year in multiple locations, but they had the one recently, and they talk about what new rides and attractions are coming to the Disney parks. And with the sad news, and it was actually confirmed as of right now, December of 2024, this announcement came out back in August of 2024, that the area in Hollywood Studios in Disney World, Orlando, Florida, they are getting rid of the Muppet 3D Vision movie and that whole area where they got Rizzo's Pizza Parlor, and they're going to be making room for a entire huge, what's it called, Monsters Inc. Pavilion. So my fear is, the bottom line is, my fear is the next generation, because it already happened with my kids, they have no interest, but the next generation isn't going to grow up not knowing anything about the Muppets, which is sad to think about, right? Because I loved them as a kid. But so yeah, I've been diving into picking up some cards of Muppet characters. I'll start here with this 1978 Sam Biter. I think it's a Swedish company. They maybe put these in some product. I haven't done a deep dive on it yet, but I'm going to one of these days, because there's also a couple other Muppet characters I want to pick up. But yeah, here's what they look like. Sam the Eagle, just a blank back, but really nice card. Like I said, I'm going to pick up more of these probably when I do my next ComC order. Actually, I'll put these over here for now. Here's another one. This little speckle one of the Muppet Show. Sam Eagle. There's a little bit of a shine in there. Sorry about the glare. And then I was talking about, there's a little pizza parlor that's over there in right by Muppet Vision 3D, based on Rizzo the Rat, and that's going to be taken down as well. So I wanted to get a card. Good old Rizzo. Another announcement that they had made is with the success of the two new Star Wars rides, Smuggler's Run and Rise of the Resistance, that Star Tours may be coming down. Now, that has not been confirmed yet, but there's a lot of talk about it, so I wanted to pick up some cards to remember that. Here's a 1990s, was it Score? Or maybe Pacific. One of those 90s companies, but 1990 Star Tours, that's when it opened up. And then the inside of Star Tours. So these guys will go in my Z-Folio that I have of Star Wars cards. And then I added two more, I'm sorry, not Star Wars cards, Disney cards. And then my next two cards closer to completing the 1965 Donruss Disneyland 10th anniversary. First one is a really great card, and it barely pops up on eBay, but this is the beginning constructions of the Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion opened up first, of course, in Disneyland, and then later in Disney World, Orlando. But it officially opened in 1968, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's 68. little off-centered. I'd like to find a better one, but yeah, still very happy to have this in the collection. And then this beautiful card of the castle, Sleeping Beauty's castle at Disney World. Sorry, Disneyland. Just no snowing, really nice copy. This guy's gonna get sent off to be graded. So yeah, very happy to have this one. Next up, a couple soccer cards, not much. These were from Dollar Bins. I found at a card show, which I have a whole stack here. I'll talk about from the card show. There's a monthly card show by my house I went to, and I found in that box all three of these, which is Alan Shearer, rookie. This is the UK Stadium Club. One of the best Premier players of all time. He's in the top 5 of goals and assists for Premier League. So I've been adding more of my favorite soccer players growing up for the Premier League primarily. Speaking of which, this one I picked up on eBay. I found it for a long time. I've been eyeballing it since 2020, so about 4 years, and I finally decided to pull the trigger on it. This is a 1996-97 Merlin Premier Gold of David Beckham in a SGC 8. And the significance of this photo is that this is his rookie card, his rookie year, and he scored a goal from half field. Went right over the goalie. The footage is on Beckham, or Bex maybe. Go on Netflix, there's a whole documentary on him. And this is the pose that he held at half field after he scored that goal. Couldn't believe it. So I'm very happy to have this card in the collection. All right, now the cards from card show over the past, I don't know, just been going in piles, so I remember where I got them from. So maybe the past 60 days card show. This is last year's Stadium Club Chrome. J-Rod, I'm still a J-Rod believer. Hopefully he turns around this upcoming 2025 season. But this is the image variation. I picked it up. This year's Topps update, I'm a big fan. I think I've mentioned this a couple times. The only relics I really collect are All-Star Game and wooden bat knobs if I find them. So here's Trey Turner's All-Star Game. I also like to make sure that the colors match the actual uniform. So this from, like I said, Topps update this year and this year's All-Star Game. Here is an image variation from Topps Chrome this year. I love picking up cards of the athletes signing. So here's Mike Trout. It is a refractor. The glare is terrible, but there it is. Here's Trout from a complete set, the All-Star. You see the little All-Star game. So maybe this was like in between, before he got hurt or something. I don't know. Thought I'd pick it up. Here is a it's this year, but it is the Independence Day variation, numbered out of 76. And this was picked up way before they won the World Series, but it's two of my favorite players to watch, Mookie and Freddie Freeman. Happy to have that in the collection. Here is this year's Topps Chrome of Mookie, image variation. Love that card. There's actually an Ohtani one of this as well. So I don't know, I can't remember when they did this, but so it used to be just like the silver was, or the refractor was the image variation. Now you could get the same image variation like in green or in gold. So it waters down the image variation in my opinion just a little bit, but it's more affordable also, right? So pickers can't be choosers, right? And then just a couple here's, was this 2019 Heritage. These are numbered out of 570. But I like the Heritage refractor, so for a couple bucks, this is a purple variation of Ishiro. And then 2018, another one for the action variation I have for Heritage of Ishiro. Nice looking card. I like that card. I would love to someday, if everything goes according to plan, selling some of these cards and then picking up one of my favorite players with the Heritage throwback uniforms. Those cards are very pricey, but I love them. They look excellent, especially if it was like a 2018 card. It's one of my favorite designs. All right, now back to the short prints. I came into the hobby a while back, was it 2017? And basically on the coattails of all the Judge hype, right? And then I discovered, a friend had gave me, it's not even a short print, but he thought it was a short print. I thought it was a short print, but it's like a 20, I don't even know what year it is. It's an older, maybe '08. If you've seen it before, it's a Derek Jeter card that also has like George Bush in the stands. Something goofy. It may be Yogi Berra catching. I forget what it is, but that, and then also there was, I guess, a bunch of cards. They have the 1985 design, and it's of Will Ferrell when he did his little stunt where he was helicoptering in and visiting a bunch of major ballparks in one day. I've got the White Sox one of that. So that started my love of trying to find what these short prints or image variations are. I was never really into serial numbered cards, but the image variations got me. So the very first year Topps ever did true legends or image variations, they were of legends. And that was in 2009. So I ended up picking up 2 of them. Here's from the Boston Braves, Babe Ruth. And then Bo Jackson. There's a couple more I'm trying to eyeball. I actually did a whole list that I got saved in my Google Docs of each year and what player I want to get from '09 to present day. And the problem with present day is in 2023, Topps added this gold mirror image variation. So every single player, not just select players, but every single player gets a gold mirror image variation, which I don't understand it at all. They're cool images, but like a Nicky Lopez, like on the White Sox, he doesn't need a special card. So anyway, that's for another time. Wasn't happy about that, but I can still go back now. I missed all of the opening days, Topps opening day. They have SPs in there, so I've been going back and looking at them. Part of this, of my love of this as well, is because of if you haven't followed them, give them a follow on YouTube. It's Slabbing About Blabbing. I just messed it up. Blabbing About Slabbing. And also, what's the other channel? Dang it. I'm going to put both of their links. There's 2 channels that I've been watching that they talk about SPs, SSPs, and just hobby in general. They're good guys. Their Instagram accounts are awesome. They have awesome cards on there, and it's like stuff I haven't seen before. So I'll put both of their channels in the description. I'm so embarrassed I don't remember it, but anyway, moving on. Here's a couple SPs from 2017. It was an All-Star game. Nice one of Harper. And then this is just an awesome card. Look at this Legends card of Sandy Koufax with the scoreboard. That's just a tremendous card. I love it. So, like I said, there was 2 different types. You have your SP, okay? And then you would have your Legends. So in the regular base set, you might have, let's say, not Kershaw, but someone that was like, let's say Puig. Puig would be like the base card, and they wouldn't do an SP of him. Instead, they would do a Legend SP. Okay. Here's one of Pujols from the next year, 2015. Canerico, one of the greatest White Sox of all time. Now this is really cool because this is like his last game. His base card is him like waving goodbye at first base before the game ends. And there's like, it says Paulie Wood. Fans were holding up a sign in the background that you see on the card. That's the base card. And then this is the image variation of him saying goodbye to fans. Jeter's got a cool one too, same year, 2015. This is a great card. Look at this. Justin Upton cleaning up the locker room, getting ready for either the move from spring training to San Diego or wrapping it up for the year. I think it's spring training to San Diego, but very cool image, man. I love it. Here's an Ichiro. I love pictures of cards where the player, they show their name and number on the back. Here's an All-Star Game image variation of Nomar. So for this particular year, you had Nomar's base card, right? Is this update? Yeah, it is. So his image variation for all the players that had image variations for this year was their All-Star card, which is kind of cool. And here's 2 Hall of Famers. This is Scherzer's image variation from that year. Him and Miggy. 2 Hall of Famers. Here's Rizzo, 2021. There's snow or hail. Maybe it's opening day. I wouldn't be surprised. Here's a nice one. Here's a Legends card of Willie Mays. This is a double score for me because this will go right into my ball players that served in the military collection they have going. Yes. And then the last one was a big one. This was picked up before the World Series, but I had to get it because it had all the feels and all the good things that came with the 2021 Field of Dreams game. And this is the SP of Aaron Judge in a PSA 10. Awesome card. So that's it. I know it's a little bit longer than usual, but I appreciate you stopping by and watching. If you liked any of these cards, leave a comment. Let's talk about it, and hope you're staying safe and doing well. Take care.